attempting to establish with his audience. He is going for more of a logos for most of this, since
more of a logical,
logical
tone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because for most of this he states statistics and recorded facts.
So he's stating a lot of stats, facts. This is what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Way to get started. Right? Looks like Ali. I can. Okay. Go.
I think he's going for a pathos tone.
More emotional tone.
Yeah, to like, for people who like to feel bad and be more sympathetic, because they're like, they have been out of electricity for a while, and like most of the country.
So what you're saying, he's using emotion to motivate people.
Yeah.
All right. What's he trying to motivate them to do?
To help, maybe to donate. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Go for it.
So I agree with what Ollie said about like him inspiring others to donate. Like it says here that already 150,000 people already donated $22 million to the Hispanic Federal Relief Fund. So like people are getting this inspiration and like helping Puerto Ricans out.
Very good.
I agree with both Ollie and her because it uses like statistics, like 5 billion in aid was approved and stuff like that to help bring people towards the cause. And it also uses emotion because like here it talks about how Puerto Ricans aren't able to do common things like turn on a light and like stock a refrigerator. And I think that appeals to logos.
All right.
I think he's trying to go also with like a pathos and logos kind of way, but also trying like a what should like the government do kind of thing with saying on the back of the thing that wait, where is it? Okay, Puerto Rico's creditors should do the right thing and walk away, trying to get the like also and asking like the U.S. Congress to like get rid of like that 20% excise tax on the Puerto Rican products, trying to say that the government like they're helping but in the most minimal way possible to still be seen as helping. So I think he's trying to get the point across that he wants like the government to do everything they can to get Puerto Rico back up and running like 100%.
Manuel Miranda is a former teacher. He started off as a teacher, all right? So it's almost like when you see a student giving D effort, right? That's what you're saying, the minimal possible. What does a teacher do?
If you're doing D effort, then you only get a D.
All right. Would you be would I be happy if you staying at a D? What would I do to you?
Hit me, probably.
Huh?
Hit me.
Push you to do better.
I'd probably more kick you than I would hit you.
Encourage.
That's what it is. Finding a new way of encouraging, inspire. Take a look at that. Take a look at that sheet with rhetorical choices, and flip it to the back. And you see, there's a list of tone words. Right? There's a list of tone words. All right. Take a look at some of those tone words and see if they fit. What's a word that would mean inspiring? Huh? Yeah. Motivational. What do we have there? All right. That might help some with the what tone is he trying to reach? Okay. At the bottom. All right.
I'm not ready. I'm ready. Okay, good. I also agree with Ollie that he was trying to portray a pathos way. I believe that he was using a zealous tone. He was very passionate and devoted to the topic that he was talking about. And he, how do you...
Why would he be passionate?
Because that's his hometown, and he wants it to get better and further develop. And he gave an example of his uncle living in Puerto Rico and how bad it was and how it didn't change for a long time.
Why would he start with his uncle? What does he want us to understand?
He wants us to understand that, from personal view,
Yeah.
that it's not a good environment to live in, and that a person shouldn't have to go through that,
Yeah.
and we should help rebuild the infrastructure.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
I'm not ready.
All right.
To
Chelsea.
add on to what she said, I think he added his uncle because he wanted the audience to know like he's not writing this article because he has to, like because like he and like his family has been affected by it, so he feels with everyone that's happening and that they actually do need help.
Very good. Tell me about Bad Bunny. How long you been listening to that music?
Like a year or two.
Yeah. Did you know he was Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
Right.
He always represents Puerto Rico, and on Instagram he does post a lot about the crisis in Puerto Rico as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, very good. Very good. All right. What do you think of all this?
About that is bad.
All right. Should we? What does Manuel Miranda's tone? What's he trying to get us to do?
Trying to get people to help out.
All right. Is it working?
Well, I don't know, not really.
All right. You were in the theater once, right? Elementary school?
Yeah.
Where? How do I know that? How do I know that?
No idea.
You talked to his mom.
Man, I must know everything, all right? All right. What do you think about the theater to change people's minds?
I don't really know.
But you're a veteran of the theater, right? Kincaid Elementary,
Yeah.
all right? Like Herrera, how you know this? All right. All right.
Adding on to what she said about how Lynn added in his uncle, I feel as if he didn't add in his uncle, most people would feel as if he's doing it just to get in like a word of like good onto himself, so people would see him in a brighter light. Because most of the time you see like teenagers are like, oh, people only care about you if you say something sad. If people probably would have felt the same way if he didn't add in somebody that he knew and that he actually knew what they were going through.
Yeah, because if it's somebody you know, it's personal right now, right? And then it's convincing when you say it's not like something in the abstract. It's like it's my uncle who's there, all right? Definitely. No, excellent.
To add on to the question you asked of like, did his like article work? I think it worked in like a way of like the people, like the citizens of like the United States. They've been like donating and helping out with the relief fund, but I don't think it helped with the government because they still like there's still the tax and there's still not everything the government can do, but the people that like who go and see his shows or who read the newspaper, it's working on them. They're doing everything they can to help, but it's not really working on the government because they're not really doing everything they can.
Very good.
I think it might even help Puerto Rico open up some jobs because some people might even get inspired from it, or like enacting, or even just like working for actors.
Oh, very good. Let's get into rhetorical choices. What are some of the rhetorical choices? Okay.
So one that I think is he used appeal to pride. It's not in the article, but how he did a play in Puerto Rico himself, and it wasn't out of him wanting money, but him helping out his home country.
Awesome.
City.
That's an awesome example. All right.
I I think that he used some juxtaposition. In the second paragraph, it says the federal government's response to the disaster in Puerto Rico has been painfully slow and not commensurate with the hurricane response in Texas and Florida, which it compares the disaster in Puerto Rico and the hurricane that happened in Texas and Florida, and the response times of people that helped out in Texas and Florida and how they got power back in a week, and in a lot of places in Puerto Rico still don't even have power, and it's been over a year.
Wow, pretty good.
I have to agree with Angelina with appeal to pride, because other than like him doing his show there to raise money, but he's also talking about like he talked about all the flora or the like all the beautiful plants and animals that are on the island that were just destroyed with the hurricane, and how like he wants like relief efforts so like it can go back to being this like beautiful, great like self that Puerto Rico was, and like maybe even get it better. So trying to make like appeal Puerto Rico as being like, if you can help it, like it can be like a really beautiful place for like vacations, or also for just a better place to move to or live. Kind of like making the island itself sound better if the government can help like build it back up.
Awesome. That's good. And we'll say, on the outside, give them a hand. Oh, wait. As soon as Denny is finished with the steak.
Okay, so in the first paragraph, he uses appeal to fear and repetition. He says that his uncle hasn't had any electricity for 84 days in the first sentence, and then in this second/third sentence, he repeats that again by saying 84 days without being able to turn on a light. He does that a lot.
Yeah, he repeats it, yeah. Very good.